Team man 8 days in a row is mind games.
Can't catch a break.
Therefore weird still.
Got a nice little break now though.
From
now until next week.
We hope.
Unless something comes up.
Sorry, what did we do on Tuesday? Cause I've been trying to like
football verbal. So to be fair, Bangs
had a break.
I missed that one still.
But my 2 cuties over
I'm
there.
not committed to the cause, bro.
Okay, type shit.
Factually.
I was chatting to my brethren earlier, yeah.
Those ones are the funniest.
You weren't chatting to me. You weren't chatting to Bangs.
None of you, man.
And you weren't.
So what, brethren?
You're chatting to your associate.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't want to call him that, man. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, but
So what do you mean?
He lives on my road.
Oh,
your neighbour.
You're chatting to your neighbour.
Nah, don't pop him down.
You grew up with him by force.
Grew up with him, bro.
You lived next to him. It wasn't by choice.
Cool.
Popping down, bro. So.
And obviously, shout out him. He's a
proper. He's a free man. Why are you glazing?
He's a free man.
Okay, more like. Man, them Jake
He's
buying up the place now.
Cool. And he was with his missus, innit? And when he was on trial, he was looking at 23 years.
Oh my god.
Obviously, he's busted. So I'm talking to his missus saying, "Cool, they have a child together." And when the child was literally just born when he went in.
Gone. Okay.
So I'm like, how long were you expecting to stay with him or holding it down if he got?
Who was present when this question was asked? Who was there?
All of us.
When this question was asked?
All of us.
He said all of them were there.
All of us. So, my brethren, his girl, even his child.
That's his brethren. For him to even be able to be comfortable enough to do that without getting shot in the head.
Only MB though.
Only MB though. Factually.
She said 5 years, innit? But after that, she'd want to still bring the child
to see him
every 4 times a year. So I'm asking you, man, if you man were in that situation,
who won?
Because if he done the whole 23, by the time he came out,
you'll be 23.
Yeah, exactly. Literally. So if you man were in that situation, you have a child with your missus.
Yeah.
Are you expecting to still see your child? For how long? Well, how long of the period of time you expect to see your child?
For the rest of my prison sentence.
Is it
more time?
Yeah, but hold on.
Once it gets to like 16, it's on to him. Yeah, it's their choice.
Yeah, as long as he's like living under her roof and that, she should be making the effort to bring him. But if she doesn't even want to see man though, like let's say she gets married and that, like
no, but it's not about. It's
just about the child.
It's about the child.
But that's even more techie if she gets married and she's still.
No, I think that's fine.
Co-parenting, no, they'll have to know, bro. I've got a kid.
How old can you go to a visit by yourself though? What's the youngest? When you were, how old were you when you? I'm just. No, what's the youngest? I'm trying to think.
I would assume it's
probably
16.
16.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
16.
But then, yeah, I would just hope he can come in it literally for as long as possible. Still, my son, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, but by then, yeah, like by a certain age, it's not her. Like it's not up to her anymore.
Yeah.
For 16 years, you're expecting to see your child.
Not expecting, I would just like to, innit?
Yeah, but we're saying like it could be like we don't know how many times a year it is. We're saying at least once a year, right? Innit?
Yeah. Would you beef her? If she?
You can see your teeth, bro.
Once a year, don't even come, bro. Just right.
Once a year is calm.
Once a year is calm. It is meaty. But if it's Wells and that, obviously by a certain woo, he's not really trying to rear this.
It's like you're coming by force. Once a year,
Once a year,
coming on my birthday.
It's a chore now.
Yeah, they don't want to pull up still. So what's the bare minimum visits that you're having before you're disowning them yourself, even though you're the one in jail?
Don't ever come back.
Bare minimum visits.
6.
So are we saying if you're in the
6 a year?
It all depends on proximity,
minimum.
innit? Are we talking about the Wells scenario?
It's got to be
specifically.
Let's say the jail's in London. You're in London.
That changes everything. The jail's in London, bro. At least 5 times a year.
Yeah, 6.
Once a month.
Joker.
Bro, shut
up. Once a month.
Once a month is steep, you know.
Bro. Once a month, bro. You're gonna have some jail baby. He's gonna end up in jail himself. He's here more than school.
And they're like,
hard. 3D. Well, you know him personally. Yeah. Fair enough.
What's going on? What's going on now? What's going on? It was funny for a week, bro. Come on, bro.
Come on, from when you said it, it's staying still,
I'm concerned at how they've let us
do this, bro.
They're not picking up on it. Just keep
Authenticity,
calm.
man.
Yeah, we've established ourselves as uncounselable.
Word. I hope.
Bro.
We're gonna quit our jobs from this, bro.
Inshallah.
You.
Just said I can't wait for these men to blow, you know.
Gonna be on
Start moving like Central Seas, brethren.
yeah,
You
Bambino.
got everything for me though.
Broski.
You know what? A famous brethren is a career, though.
Yeah, factually. You better have a skill though. You better have a skill though. You better have a skill.
No, you don't need to have a skill.
Elaborate. Jokes aside, that's kind of been my dream since I was like 18.
Your dream.
A famous brethren is a career.
Yeah, no, but we already know. We literally know.
We spoken about bro, and bro, like you see the way itself is.
It's calm.
His life is too lit, bro.
But then again, the reason why you want that is because you don't have to be in the
Limelight and that.
Okay.
You don't have to be in the limelight.
Yeah.
And you're still lit.
Yeah.
It's perfect still.
Definitely, I hear you.
Yeah.
You're
Literally.
in about the
So,
man.
who's trying to take my place though, so I can be there? Just, you know,
The brethren.
be the brethren.
Bro, fam, you better stay there, fam.
You better stay there. No, but dreams
That might be better than the
funny.
Star.
It is.
No, is it better than the Star though?
Depends, bro.
It
because
depends.
Is
So,
it?
the
No
brethren
pressure.
don't get cancelled, bro.
mother.
They don't know who
can
he
do
is.
what they
Yeah,
want.
but hold on though.
Bro, the brethren don't work.
Hold on though. Being that, hey yo, being that
Brethren
brethren
to live
though.
off the money without doing any work.
But being that brethren, bro, like if you fall out with bro, you're back on universal credit,
Then
bro.
you make sure you don't pull out. Bro,
Bro, that's
your one job.
whatever bro does to you is acceptable.
Bro,
Bro, that's fine.
crazy.
That's fine.
No one addressed that, you know. No one addressed what I just said.
Yeah, what? Take my girl.
Take man's girl, bro.
Yeah.
It's normal. Come on, bro.
So that's what my man said. They were saying how us fucked.
Yeah. It's dark still.
Allegedly.
He's on fucking what? Management in the building.
Come on screen, big bro. Come on screen is mad, bro. Come on screen is crazy.
Yeah.
Freaky though.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
Been on a roll still.
Let me calm down.
Be yourself,
Let
man.
me calm down.
Eyes only.
No.
Everyone open their eyes only now. Swap phones. Everyone swap phones.
Man, he's hidden
I
though.
would never let.
Oh, he making a movie. He making a movie.
Phone was more HD.
You had to admit. You got them booty pics on me.
Because you might never show people.
Yeah, cashew up
Yeah,
there.
honey roasted drinks.
Yeah. Lemon drop.
What, the KP?
Oh, you gonna let him say that?
What do you say, bro?
Okay, balls. I love it straight.
At Larry Street is so funny.
Hey, everyone off their phones, bruv.
Sorry,
What's
I was
this
watching us
about,
living,
fam?
bro.
Yeah, it's calm, bro.
Sorry, bro. I wanna see man win, bro.
You won the football? You don't win the football one.
I came second, innit? On him, you're on him.
Boy.
He's on you.
Jake, yeah, but don't act neat like you're already on me, bro.
On me is a why, you know.
No,
Surely.
it's calm.
The man them gotta be on me.
Man's doing the super straight thing. On me is therefore why.
Nah,
Good thing I'm not.
He's right on the super straight.
my man them.
Far from.
Don't speak for us.
You don't know my story.
Edge of the sea for Jude.
They're on you for let me get lazy, you know.
Yeah, no, people are quoting that.
I was hearing it in Manny.
Yeah, literally.
Let me get
That was
lazy.
actually got people in their feelings.
Yeah, let me get glazy. Like, how can a man say, let me get glazy? You know what I mean?
I see a man say, bring back knife crime.
Yeah. This is what guys are doing now. Fuck
up
all
in
that.
the crime rate.
Forget that, bro.
They're gay
scared.
though. They're actually gay though.
Actually, bro.
That's what the issue is.
The realest shit I've ever heard. If you're not gay, you're gay.
Yeah, bro.
Facts.
No, being homophobic is the gayest thing you can be, bro. Live bro.
Why are you so scared?
Why you shook, bro?
Yeah, come on, bro. It's actually calm.
I wouldn't call it being homophobic. Obviously,
What?
You said being homophobic is the gayest thing you can be.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that statement. That statement alone, being homophobic is the gayest thing you can be.
There's gay things.
What they're doing is gay, I agree.
Yeah.
But the statement, being homophobic is the gayest thing you can
Why
be.
you mean like that?
I heard that it's singled out.
I hear it.
can't
I hear
agree
it.
with
That's
it.
the headline.
What's gay up?
What? What's gay out?
Than being homophobic. I think being gay is less gay than being homophobic. Being gay is not. It's calm.
Being gay is actually kind of.
What you're talking about acting homophobic outright, like you know, people that like pull up on gay people. Woo.
Why? Lava.
The why campaign is so gay, bro.
Yeah, it's quite
You're
gay
listening
still.
to a man talk normally about the
Why?
everything.
Why?
And you're jumping up,
Saying
talking about
whoops.
dicks and shit.
Oh, shit.
Bro, you're actually gay.
Constantly thinking about dicks. Yeah, it's crazy.
And we're cancelling why still.
Yeah, man.
I was trying to cancel why a minute ago, but they got on to me still.
Whatever, bro.
Was I not though?
Yeah, but then you went back on
The
your
show loves credit, you know.
Yeah,
Show
facts.
loves credit.
Give me my flowers now.
Show loves
I don't
credit.
flowers are banging in the
I
face.
can't ever not give man's flowers.
Bro.
The Stansman's arguing with him. I'll just say, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He's so annoyed
That
I'm not arguing.
Yeah.
I just said he's right.
Yeah, man. I don't
So,
know.
I told you, man, we'd sell out in one day though. Did I not though?
You
So I'm
did
saying
say-
this is my thing. Like,
No, you
man
said
wants my
we
flowers.
have.
Man will look at me like, brother, why are you looking at me like that? Did I not say yes or no?
No, but there's more to that. There's
What do you mean, but
This is what I'm saying. That's my thing. It's my thing's kind of
on the next thing.
You don't want to give me credit so much.
How did you
When
do
it's
that?
you still won't say, oh yeah, you was right about that. though. Yeah, but
He's taking it super personal. I said, when it's me, it's not personal,
what did you
bro.
guys all think? So you thought.
Why you blink, bro?
What did you guys all think? You thought one day you're gonna sell out. What did you think you're gonna sell out?
Friday. Yeah, man.
What did you think?
I just want to go into what you actually said, innit?
You know, these
When you're asking you a question, he never gives a straight
Always
answer.
trying to do the woo.
Prime Minister of Accra. Always got a diplomatic answer, bro. What did you think?
Can I explain? Or do you man not want me to explain? Man are on their phones and that's cool.
You were listening, bro.
Cool.
Oh, they're all of
Listen,
it.
I got time with me. Listen, still.
When we had that convo, you were saying it like how we should release a certain amount of tickets so that we can sell out on the first day. That's what was said by you still. Not that you think we're going to sell out on the first day. You said we should sell a certain amount.
I definitely didn't say that.
I know, bro, they say that.
Cool.
Where were you?
Never at no point talked about selling a smaller batch of when did that conversation
cool.
ever occur?
Cool. No worries then.
I can't believe you just brought that up.
Cool. No worries then, bro. I'm lying.
Gaslight.
I must be lying, innit? I don't know, bro. My bad.
Yeah, calm, I'm lying, man.
Literally,
Hard.
So you're calling me a liar, say less.
nothing to work with.
Believe what you want, man.
Believe what you want is mind games.
One of the worst ones. That
Yeah.
one fell off though, man.
I say it's not hitting the same no more.
Go on.
Believe what you want is just like you're actually lying if you say believe what you want.
In fact,
So
you're scared to be lying.
Too far.
Have you man seen this?
no.
You must have though.
No.
I think
no.
I've
Been
been
off
on my phone for a
socials.
couple days, still.
Been busy, bro.
That's fair,
Busy
that's
week.
in the
Literally,
mountains.
still we've seen each other. I think maybe you saw it on Tuesday when you went with us.
Yeah.
Probably. So the girls are getting stricter. They're saying no boys' holidays under their regime.
Huh?
Excuse me.
What?
They're
Our
say-
regime's supposed to be broken.
They're saying no Miami.
I don't
for
think
their
so.
man.
I put it in place so that people follow the regime. But no worries, innit?
So that's the current situation. That's the current view. They're saying if she's in a relationship with the man,
No last holiday.
no lads holiday because recent situations, influencers have gone on holiday. It's come out now.
That's the reason. That's even worse. That's the worst reason she could have possibly given.
Come on, it's not. Why is it worse?
Because
bro?
of
Don't
social
mention
media. That's the
influencer.
reason
Don't
I
you
can't.
dare mention influencer.
That man ain't
That's-
real, you know.
That's ridiculous.
They're men though. Men go on holiday and do men
No, but I'm
things.
saying-
It's just come out. We know about them because they're influencers.
No, that's
So what?
ridiculous.
She can't base her decision on truth.
Not off the
That's
influencer.
ridiculous.
No. That's not.
Is
That's
that
not. That's not.
is that
real
not real life?
Case study.
Yeah, but come on though, man.
So we're oh, man,
It doesn't have to be
what we
me.
talking about here though?
Bro, like if you're gonna have that opinion, it can't be because you saw something on social media, bro.
That doesn't
So-
mean. That
wait,
doesn't
hold
mean
on.
I'm gonna do
Based on your
it,
own
babe.
views.
Okay, cool. What a lot of our views,
Yeah.
come from what happens in the wider world.
Yeah.
So the fact that it's happened to an influencer is just one example that's gonna get more attraction.
I just when you narrow it down like that. So imagine she said,
Yeah.
I saw
But
this thing.
she's not gonna say that though. She's not gonna say, "Oh, because Shaq went on holiday." Brother, I'm sorry, innit? Yeah, cause like went on holiday and did a woo. You can't go on holiday. She's just gonna say, "I don't want my man going on a boy's holiday."
Okay, I think she just needs to just not want it though. I don't want to hear because of.
She's not gonna say that though. She's
Yeah,
not
but it's
gonna
the way
say
you
that.
described it. You said
I'm saying
things.
that's why it's come up on social media today, innit?
Okay.
Do you know what I'm trying to
So
say?
let's say she's just saying that. What's
Yeah,
our
yeah.
thoughts, innit? Boy, you man starting it.
man.
Yeah, for the
regime,
I'm going on the
man.
lads' holiday.
This ain't North Korea, man.
Can she go on her holiday too? Girls' holiday, Miami, same thing.
Which girls? Which girls are she going with?
The batch are single.
What if she
Same way
asks
your
you-
batch are single.
What if she asks you which lads?
I'm telling her
Yeah,
that.
you tell
calm.
her. I know.
So it doesn't. But
Me, you know.
you're saying it matters what batch she's going with, but like it doesn't matter for you.
I'm an honest man.
Girls be switching batches anyway when it comes to holidays. Man.
What, bro? He couldn't even keep it in. Look at him.
My bad. Thoughts?
On you being an honest man, I feel you're capping.
Thanks.
You saying you don't following the regime?
No, I'm not unfollowing the regime. I just think like
Does the regime make sense to you?
not that it makes sense to me. I can see why a girl could get there, innit? Based on what typically happens on a lad's holiday.
Do you think it's fair?
No, you have to trust your man, innit? It's literally can't be one rule for all. Do you get me? If your man is like, trust your man, innit? But I hear it though. I do hear it still.
Tell all of that stuff.
Man.
Take me for me, not for the other people on the internet.
Okay, cool. Is it mad for your girl to say she doesn't want you to be in a situation where you'd be tempted? Is that a mad thing
It's
to
not
say?
mad. It's not mad.
That's exactly what that.
But at the same
regime is
time,
though, innit?
but at the same time, you need to trust me when around temptation.
Yeah,
So did you man say that she can go with her batch? Yeah.
You didn't even answer.
yeah, she can go with her back.
She can go.
Who's the batch though? They're all single.
Yeah, all single. It's the same scenario. Same way the man them want to go to Cancun, Miami, whatever, and the man them holiday. It's a girls trip. True. Shake that ass, ho. They're doing the same thing, bro. So what's your woo?
She can go still.
can go,
but I'm
man.
going to be watching
Every story.
closely. I'm
Post notifications.
checking in after the club.
You don't know they're 6 a.m. They're 6 hours behind.
In it. Is what it is. Don't sleep anyways. Huh? Sure, what you saying?
What's which question?
So is she allowed to go, bro?
Depends on depends what I'm doing. If
So-
I'm not going, then nah.
But would you?
If I am going, then yeah.
But do you see a problem with her saying you can't roll?
Yes and no, innit? Both. I can understand why a certain holiday can be looked at a certain way, innit?
Yeah.
Because like the bridges that man knows that are in deep relationships, bro, they're not coming on the man on holidays, bro.
Okay.
And to be fair, I don't know if they're getting told no.
They just
or they're
rather
just not rolling.
avoid
But most of
the.
them, they're not rolling, innit? That was my guess.
Let's say, yeah, we all know after you wish someone a happy birthday, a girl in particular, and she says thanks, we all know the conversation's done, right? Yeah?
When did we come to that?
How's
I
your
just
day?
want
How's
to
your
know,
day?
yeah? Cool, is that how you continue?
No, bro.
This is the question I'm asking. If you were forced to continue that conversation,
I wouldn't continue then. Still,
If you were forced to continue,
yeah, you're forced to continue this conversation there and then. What are you gonna do? What's your angle of attack?
I might ask her.
free game.
It depends. Oh no, don't do this.
Yeah, don't do it.
I mean, it depends. Like, let's say she's posting stuff.
Yeah.
Like, in context, let's say she's posting stuff
Go on.
on her birthday and what she's doing. I might ask how the things were and showing interest in what she was doing.
But if not, if
If
there's
not,
no
don't
stories,
post.
it's just it's
I might
her
ask what she's
birthday.
done for her birthday. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, fair.
Dead, yeah.
It's always gonna be dead, bro.
I ain't doing that. Like,
No, but you said you're forced to. That's what the scenario is. So you don't
MB,
need to
what
do
are
that.
you doing?
You're right. How was your day, bro?
You have to respond.
You
That's
have to
what the scenario
respond.
is.
Yeah.
You're gonna say how? Oh, okay, fair.
After thanks, maybe an X. No, not even an X.
No, man, can't reply after that, bro. You can't be doing that, bro.
You not even been there with me. I was even like they had results before.
Yeah. So what you been doing?
Yeah, bro. When am I linking you?
You just got to ask her how it's been, innit? How her birthday's been.
It's under VN.
Oh, dark.
Yeah, that's a new way. So you ever voice note the girl at first
One of my bros need to be banned from VN still.
Slide in the DMs.
What was the question?
You have a voice note the girl first.
Of all the maniacs, I thought at least he would have done it.
I don't believe him slightly.
Okay.
Never lying. Every day I'm lying, bro.
He's defo lying.
No, you are.
Forget.
Every day I'm lying, innit?
Open your DMs now.
Now, please.
Hella voice notes.
Maybe for our own good. No. You're an accomplice. Do you guys mind people asking you your salary? So like when people ask you, like, I don't know if it even happens often, but I've heard of it being offensive. So
No, I don't mind still, because I actually like to know people's salaries. So
then do you feel a way about asking it then?
No, because I would not feel a way about answering it, so I don't feel a way about asking it.
Okay.
Is that for anyone as well?
Most people my age, I wouldn't like. Yeah,
Well,
don't-
someone more grown, like older,
it
like
depends why I'm asking. Cool. If I feel like cool, let's say you're on a trajectory where I could get to you.
yeah.
Like, tell me what you're on right now, so I know, innit?
And then you might think it because of how they style it, but they're not like that.
What do you mean?
You might style it like they're in the right role.
Yeah,
and obviously they're-
and it's not really what it is. Yeah.
So
But
that might be the
and then
reason
I'll know. But that might be the reason they don't like answering the question.
Yeah, because people don't like that question still. What about you, man?
I don't like asking my like direct colleagues still, because if they're on more than man, it will piss me off still.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't like asking. Ignorance is bliss still.
Yeah, but if you know that you can ask for more.
Then there's too many things go into my head.
Yeah.
Why was he on that? If we're doing the same thing,
There's
why?
usually reasons though. There's usually like maybe he's been at the firm longer. Maybe he's got more experience. It's
Yeah,
never-
obviously,
never
like if
just
it's not a
woo.
big gap, then obviously it's whatever in it. But then
Yeah.
you never know these things. Nah, I'd just
I
rather
had a little woo the other day at work. Obviously,
always
man,
wooing at work.
man got a bonus, innit? Obviously,
Lit.
Come on.
chill.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. That's what I heard first.
Fairs.
He pops up like a meerkat, bro.
My eyes only.
Man got a bonus, and I expected.
There's too much delay. Like bonus. Bonus.
I got more money. And I expected my colleagues to get the same thing, innit?
Dark.
So we were at lunch, just we were in a rare, and I said, "Oh, what, you man get that extra pay?" He said, "What extra pay?" I said,
Envy's on a dem, man.
That is peak.
They're looking at booking a meeting with the manager.
How did they react to it?
"They were like, when did you get it?" I said, "This month's
Did they
pay."
ask you how much?
Hmm?
They asked you how much?
Yeah, but I rounded it up.
Okay. So you told them more than
Like mind games.
Worse,
Worse.
you know. I didn't even round it down.
Yeah,
Why would I do that for?
On some humble shit.
I'm later than you, bitch.
You're already later than them. They didn't get it.
And obviously, because we
bro.
started around the same time, they started like a month after man. And how I feel as well, if I got a bonus,
they should have got
Yeah,
it
you
too.
should have one.
so
Yeah. The way you even were confident enough to think that's because you thought everyone would have
exactly, bro.
That's
That's dark, fam.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Any evil eye, if you see anyone looking at you weird.
Word, how they been moving?
Alright, they were alright. No signs yet.
Are they
still.
replying to your emails on time?
Yeah.
Do you ask people what they're on salary wise?
Like you said, if they're around man's age, or older now. But I feel like people don't like to say if they're not happy about it.
Exactly. That's all it is.
That's what it is, isn't it? That's what it is, isn't
There's
it?
definitely been times I didn't like to say it.
Yeah.
Therefore,
So if you're in a position where you don't want to say, like, what are you still answering it or are you lying?
round it up.
Okay.
I'd like
what?
3K on it.
Okay, fair.
Don't even know if that's enough.
I'd like 3K on it still.
Fair enough, still. Get it to the nearest.
Or you could do a range.
Circa. Now then you're weird.
Nah, you're weird.
Because
Word,
when you say the range,
It's
you
definitely
already
not top of that
know.
range. It's not top of that range.
Is weird.
Yeah, that's
You're
a
being
bad
paid on
fuck.
commission.
Bare people do the range thing though.
Bare people do, yeah. That's what
Bare people do the range.
That's
It's
how
like,
you know
it's like, oh yeah, rare.
that's not what they really want.
They're even below probably what they started at in that range then, right?
No, they're probably at the bottom of the range.
Yeah. The range is silly.
Range is silly, so you're better off not doing that.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but it depends.
Because your pay stays constant.
Not really, because you got a bonus.
People can get frequent bonus.
bonus is mental
Got
still.
a bonus.
Yeah, but no, bonus don't count. You don't know you're getting a bonus.
Yeah, you don't.
You're
But
supposed
if somebody
to.
asks me in the year that I got a bonus, and it's like, let's say it was like a 5k bonus, and let's say my salary was 30k, for example.
I'm just saying the bonus.
You're saying no. You'd say your salary. You mean? You
Yeah,
just say your
plus the
salary.
bonus. Yeah, plus the with
So
the
you would
bonus.
say 35.
Yeah, facts. But I'm not
Yeah,
saying
so-
a range.
Oh,
I'm still
you're
not saying
not
a
doing-
range.
okay, cool.
I'm just
Wait,
gonna
your
look at
salary is
it.
30. Your
Yeah,
salary
that's
is
not your
30.
salary though.
So like, what's your
30?
salary? You would say 30 to
You can't say
35k.
faith.
I'm not saying 30 to 35k. I'm just saying 35k. I'm lying. Facts.
First.
Who's gonna prove it?
Word.
They just dropped 5k on me, bro.
Oh, that's so funny.
What about you, man? Still,
What I say?
no. How do you feel about being asked about your salary? Do you care? And do you care to ask it? How do you feel about asking it?
Now I'm calm to ask it because like you wanna know what's in different fields, etc.
Facts.
And I don't mind being asked either, to be honest.
So what you on, big bro? I'm joking.
No, I don't mind being asked.
Yeah.
I don't mind asking it as well.
It's calm, man.
That's new though, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it's a what?
If it's a what though?
If it's a what?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so
You saying you inflate it?
okay,
Oh,
so
girls
now,
can't-
okay, so now we're boarding.
We got there in the end.
Unless I know you in a professional setting, why are you asking me what I earn?
Oh, your man's birthday.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah, no, I'm just... 'Cause you were trying to ask, man, bro.
Oh, your date.
It was you
So
that said
let's
Man
just
took
talk
your phone
about
and
this.
Don't hold you up.
Ooh, can a girl ask me what my salary is for no reason?
Man's dating or something.
It can't be. Oh, but would you share your salary with your partner?
Yeah.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah.
yeah, that's mind games.
Some people don't.
That's mind
No, I
games.
would.
Don't know how we're doing.
Your girlfriend, as in right now, you don't. She doesn't need to know how you're doing.
What, isn't that just a conversation? I thought that you just say that, isn't it? Like, what's wrong with saying your salary to your
I
girl?
don't think I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
Show.
Yo,
Thank you.
what did I do?
Man are telling their salary to their gal.
If the girl asks, yeah.
Are they telling the truth though?
I don't know what they're doing.
Because that's what it's about, bro. Like, if your gal is asking you, how much you earn?
Yeah, but then it depends what the guy does. Like, it depends. He could have a business, woo, or I'm doing too much. Putting external factors into like that, it gets crazy rare. Bro's about to start raring off about
still.
this guy owns a club. Let me just calm down still.
You want a trucking business?
Okay, but the brother that owns a trucking business though, his thing, it would be a different question, isn't it?
What would the question be then?
It wouldn't be. The question wouldn't really be posed the same way.
How much you making
I
a
don't
year?
think it would be posed. It wouldn't be asked because the girlfriend would be asking. There's more reasons why she wants to know besides. Well, actually, no, it's not besides that. I mean, it's covered by she could. It's like getting to know someone. Like it can be a thing that can be asked. There's no way you and your girl both go and work 9 to 5, and you would. She asks like, "Is there anything wrong with her asking?"
I don't think so.
And then what? You're not gonna say?
I wouldn't swear this man lying to the girl.
I think men are probably lying still.
Do you know? I don't think it will be introduced off rip because technically, as we said when you're dating, you wouldn't say. Well, let's say you're with the person and then you get a new job.
They
Then
can
it
know.
might be said. Oh,
How much?
salary.
Yeah, what's
But that's
yeah.
because you're getting a new job though.
Yeah,
Yeah, man's been in my job for 3 years.
And it wouldn't be. Yeah, it wouldn't be.
Of course, it can be said. It can be. It can be
But
though.
then how do
hear
you
you.
differentiate it though? Because when at the point that you're dating and we're saying you can't ask.
I didn't say you. Who said you can't? So you might
At
agree.
dating, like you're not
We're not
boyfriend
talking
and
about dating. It's
girlfriend.
always your girl.
He's saying,
No,
he's giving us a
You're
scenario.
dating, right? Yeah.
You can't say.
You can't say. So now she's your girl and that, and you're in the same job. When would she have asked? When would she ask? So now that she's your girl, can she just
Ask
how much
randomly.
you earn, by the way?
By the way, it's always.
By the way, it's always mine.
By the way,
By the way, it's
How
always
much you earn,
mine.
sorry?
That's even a bob down. Because you already told her when she said that.
Yeah, but like, what if like she's interested in your career, right? Like your career prospects. You're in. What do you mean? Took her 3 years. What do you mean?
Years of dating, bro, for you got normal.
I'm saying you're in a relationship. I'm saying you're in.
madman.
I'm saying you're in the relationship now, bro. You've been in a relationship for like a year plus, bro. She's obviously you're talking about careers and that because it's a normal conversation. She obviously wants to see what salary you are because like she could probably help or woo woo or not like that.
Probably help.
Oh, bro, man,
Yo, I'll pick up a second job, man.
She's elastic, you know.
Calm. Yo.
That's a pop down. They're gonna come for you.
Could you get your girl to help you? Could you get your girl to help you with your CV?
Yeah.
Okay, just listen. Just calm down.
Don't look at them. You're putting with us, man. Don't worry. It's good, man.
Would you get your girl to could you get your girl to help you with your CV?
Yeah.
Or with a job search, possibly. Surely
Yeah,
that's to
yeah,
upgrade
yeah,
the
yeah,
role.
yeah.
So like, couldn't she
It can
now
come-
realize your salary and realize what you could get based on what you have?
That's
And
my initial point.
What?
I said initially.
It's a new job situation.
that nonetheless, she's helping you look for the new job, regardless.
Yeah, but he's saying that's the situation where she would find out. You've just basically said the same situation.
Nah, his situation where you find out I'll tell you. His situation where you find out he said he's got a new job. There's no pop down. He's already got the job. Of course, you can tell her I've gone from 30k to 50k. Calm. This situation I'm telling you about, you ain't got a new job. You want to get a new job, so you're still telling her your salary while you still currently earn what you have. You haven't got a new job.
Yeah, but that's my point. As in the same family, look, they were speaking about jobs right now. But outside of that, it couldn't be like.
But the scenario you gave is glorified, bro. You've upgraded to a new job. You are now at a salary.
It doesn't necessarily have to be an upgrade. You can get a job on the same level,
You get it.
and that would
That's
be
the point.
a good entryway to find out what your boyfriend currently earns.
Okay,
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the only way the question would be asked, and that is okay. How else would it be asked?
So any other time,
How else though?
Yeah,
okay,
but
but you're
be
saying
natural.
it has to be in the job, change, search. It has to be within that
Something like
basically.
Yeah.
You know, change is doing something.
So if she just asks you randomly, are man not answering?
Let's say you're trying to get a mortgage together or something.
she's
Bare scenarios though.
That's another scenario.
That's
There's bare scenarios, bro. What she
yeah, but I think
bare scenarios.
I hear there's best scenarios, but all of the scenarios that we're given, they seem quite serious.
In the
Like,
same family,
can
like-
she ask on her just a convo?
That's the point.
She can't just yes, I think she can still. Basically,
Because
yes.
if she asks you,
Yes.
you guys gonna say, nah, I'm not answering.
I'll answer.
no,
I'm not going to
so
hesitate to
why
answer.
So it doesn't really matter, bro.
No,
But
you absolutely have to answer. It's about are you happy about answering?
Yeah, but you man made it seem like you can't.
The question is.
That's also
No,
part
but
of
you
it.
said
Because man will be happy to say 100 bags and they don't earn it.
You didn't know?
100 bags. 100 bags. You didn't ask him.
What do you
Smile
what
on
do you
my
work
face.
as? 100 bags.
You said you agreed with him that the only time, or correct me if I'm wrong, you agreed with his point that the only time it was actually acceptable for her to ask was in a job change or in that scenario, right?
Agree? What do you mean? Sorry.
That's what he said. He said the only
Not
time.
acceptable. Not the only time it's
You can,
acceptable.
I feel like you can
Okay,
just ask
said
whenever.
okay. You said that's when it would be okay. You basically inferring that it's not okay.
You know what, let me put it like this. That's when it'll be I'll be most comfortable.
Honestly, yeah.
But she can just
when it
ask
goes
it,
for
right?
weeks.
Because it seemed like she couldn't ask it.
Can. Would you ask your girl how much she's earning? It's also about like where's.
100%.
I would.
Yeah, of course I would.
I would.
How much do you earn?
Yeah, come on. Obviously, that's
How much do you earn? I want $20. Let me borrow your car. No, I'm not.
$20 in Wimbledon Park.
Yeah, no, I would ask. I mean, there would be a scenario that would make sense. I don't know where it would be, but I think you should be able to casually ask. I don't get how that's something man can't ask. I just
Let's
don't
think
get
of
how.
a scenario. Yeah,
Well,
you
can
can
ask
just
if you feel
ask.
like you're getting paid enough, and then go from there.
What, can you ask everyone she slept with?
Oh, brother. Brother.
No. Because man will say yes to that, but you can't ask how much she earns. Like, I just want to know. Like,
There's
you can ask her
levels.
about her old woos. I can't ask her how much she earns.
No, you're onto
Aye.
something still.
Yeah, no, you can't. But you would say yes on a normal day, though. You'd say you can.
What did people say?
You wouldn't even want to really be
episodes
asking
ago.
about that, bro.
What about?
Yeah,
we had this
that- man don't
conversation
wanna know
longer,
that.
We
innit?
had this convo, and you man was saying something like, "Oh, like you would tell your partner."
I said I wouldn't.
You said they would tell their partner all
Tell the partner what?
all of the people they slept with.
Thanks.
Oh, it was just you. Okay, cool. Damn.
You told her, innit?
What?
It's not that mad though. The reason why we said it wasn't that mad, and everyone agreed.
Why are you so straight?
And everyone agreed. If you
Breathe.
don't have that many things to say, then it's calm to say. I like. That's exactly what we said. Like if you're telling her about free gal,
Then what's the problem?
what's the issue, bro?
Facts.
Nah,
so-
come on, know them.
No, he's right.
No, it's not facts. If your gal thinks you've never had a gal in your life, it might not be good for you, bro.
But sleeping with 3 women is not never having girl in your life,
Because
though.
there's 2 ways to look at it, bro.
No, I hear what you're saying.
I actually do hear what you're saying, but
A
that's
man's been 150 gal, a man's been with 2. She might look at you funny, factually.
Boy, if okay, I hear you, sir. I hear you.
I know
No,
what
he's
you're
right.
saying
He's
still.
right. He's
She's
right.
the second.
Are we popping down not having like many
We're not
sexual
popping it
partners?
down.
Us.
It's
I'm saying,
it can
when
be
you go
popped
out
down.
there,
Oh, if
might pop you.
she looks at you funny for not sleeping with bare gal, you want her, yeah?
Hold on.
No, but it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that.
You want her, that's who you want.
Hold on. He's just saying there is a demographic of gal that will look at you that way.
Tell her stay away, man.
But then,
Tell her stay away. Tell her stay away.
the gal, no, hold on. The gal that a guy is going for when he's kept himself preserved, he's not going for the woo that we're describing anyway, though.
Wait, though, bro. Because man's not saying she has to pick between a man that's had 2 partners for 150. She might just want just a little experience, bro. Like a
Boy.
You get what I'm saying?
Alright,
Man,
Fez.
you turned 26, you said, bro.
I know he's a go.
No, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear you, man.
26, rare, and that.
Yeah.
Of course, you're a good guy, rare, but.
Hey, get out.
What's the number?
Hey, get out.
What's the number? What's the number?
I ain't got no numbers. I'm
Oh,
just
give us a range.
Do you think it's a good number?
To say, yeah.
What do you think is a good number to say? Word, let's start talking.
As a guy or a girl?
Guy.
As a girl, he's right.
He's got his headphones on. I'm like, he wants to hear it loud.
Oh, he's got his way up.
Flipping it, fam. Bro, when Jimmy puts on them headphones, he turns on, you know.
Shim shatter, you know, go for the headphones.
Okay, cool.
Just wanna hear.
What's the number?
To suit his point, basically. So that you just about cut through, as in she's still gonna feel.
What number do you man say?
It don't look mad.
That man didn't say no number.
Oh, what number do you man say?
You've never.
What number do you man say is man games, you know? Because it just means you're lying.
You've never.
Actually.
I just give the range, but you've never.
Now it's acceptable. Now it's acceptable. In fact, let me not go too crazy.
This time got the bottom.
Bro, top of the range.
You give a range.
Give a range.
The number's not even in the range.
How wide is the range?
Bro, ski. Word.
Yeah, I want to know how wide is the range.
Literally.
I do give a range.
How wide is the range?
Don't say the numbers, but I want to know how many people are in
wide is
between
the
the range. Is it like,
Yeah.
I'll do like 5 range, innit?
okay.
Like a 5 radius range still. You can't be doing no 10 radius range. Don't you know? 5 radius range is like I would say like it's like just roughly like.
Between 100 and 105.
You think with the 5 range you might still get a little.
Bro, calm down. Stop doing that.
With the 5 range, you think you might get a little. Oh, you don't know as well.
Yeah, but it's calm. In that context that it's being asked and the whole scenario of the woo, it's alright, man. Like you might get that little, but it seems fine still.
You actually ever told the actual thing.
What's your man's number though? Let's pod.
B1 was like.
Everyone's scared.
Like your usual answer. What's your usual answer?
on the podcast?
Yeah, no, mind games. Definitely not answering that still.
Let's answer it and then cut it out.
I would answer it though.
Did you man see that Asian girl on TikTok talking about woo? She was in a car talking about I need a guy that speeds a bit. Like it's an ick when a guy when he drives to the speed limit all the time.
I've heard that in real life.
Okay,
You've heard
I've
it
heard
in
that in
real
real
life?
life too. I've heard that in real life too.
Heard it in
Still
real life still. Girls
in the scary place.
Black women.
Black women.
Oh,
There was no malice in that.
It was no malice in it. It's just you know how the community be like, they get things, but there was no malice in it. I see why the reaction is there. I see why it's there. But yeah, cool. It's a thing that's said anyway. So the girl's also on TikTok talking about she needs when she's with a guy, if he's driving to the speed limit all the time and like worried about speeding, it's an ick to her. It pisses her off. And she said, "I'm a driver myself, so it just irritates me." Ooh, rare. What's your thoughts?
if she's a driver herself, I kind of hear it. But like, if you're just solely a passenger, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird still.
I think it depends what kind of speeding she was talking about. Like, you know, she might like the reckless boy racers.
She specified, I'm not telling you to speed all the time. She did get cooked for it nonetheless. You know when girls say anything, they get cooked. But she was like, she's just talking about mind games, innit? She was just talking about, yeah, like if you're literally over the like just go over the speed limit a bit. Like she doesn't like a guy that just only drives to the speed limit.
No, I hear that.
She was saying I'm not saying need for speed racing.
I hear that.
So it's just the general thing.
I hear her views. So
No, what you're saying about if she drives, it makes sense. Like being a passenger and someone's driving
20
Slow
on
and
20.
silent.
Yeah.
it's so infuriating.
So jarring.
Feels
Like
like
you,
walking
you
pace.
don't have to do
Bro.
20 right here. Like you're actually calm.
Like
please.
drive faster, please. Like it's actually annoying still.
But
So now she hears it.
there's like I've heard it on the like, it's that aura of the recklessness sometimes that they like. It seems like they want not necessarily the mad, but it's the. He's doing a lot.
It's the whole. It's just that image.
He's a man and he's a little bit bad. He's a little bit dangerous, isn't it?
Facts. Do you get me? That's the point. That's the
And I
point.
think that's what it feeds into. I think that's what they're going for. But stay safe, man. Don't die for Yansh, fam.
But so what if she's saying it? But would you find it weird though? Anyway, even if she is a driver though, you still find it weird.
I'll find it funny, innit?
Actually, she's a driver. You understand
You'd
way
understand.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely
You
understand.
just understand it's the way she drives,
Yeah.
so she's saying that, innit?
Okay, what
Just
you
like the way your
doing?
brethren may say, innit?
Yeah.
But then if she don't drive, it's also whose
No, but
cars have
she-
you been in?
No. The reason why it's different
Word.
to your
Nah,
brethren
whose cars have
saying.
you been in as well, bro?
Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing with that. The reason why it's different to the way your brethren drives is like she's saying she wants a man that does. Like, do you get me? It's more about the fact that he's a man.
Yeah.
You're not driving like a man should.
Okay,
It's
okay.
kind of where the
One
scenario is
hand on
looking
the
like.
steering,
Do you get?
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
get? Do you get? And I think that's a bit funny.
Okay.
I think that's a bit funny.
Who told you wasn't driving fast enough?
Not me. She was talking about a boy that took her out and he wasn't driving fast enough.
Okay.
But yeah, good
He
little man games there.
He wasn't driving like a man.
Yeah, he wasn't driving like a man. Coming back from the date, she wasn't impressed.
'Cause-
If you were living with your girl, yeah, but she wants to have a little sleepover with her friends, but obviously it's a 1-bed flat, but she's basically saying, "Oh, can you sleep in the living room?"
No.
Wait, what?
Get your dirty crosses friends out.
Wait, what?
Just one night though.
And her
friend-
friends come over.
Yeah, they want to sleep in the bedroom.
No.
You're going now insane.
Get a mattress and put it in the living room, bro.
Nah, not my bed.
No,
That's mind games.
what you mind games?
They
What am I on?
can, they can be in the living room, bro.
Yeah, because they can be in the living room. They can be in the living room.
Yeah, no, that's mind games.
Why though?
I couldn't say my friends are coming over.
Levy wants to sleep with me.
We usually do that.
Name.
We were doing this before you moved
Anyone
in.
here?
Bro.
18 men behind the camera.
You fit it. You fit.
Great save.
Great save. Great save.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, it's not running.
All I know, this is our room, bro. It's like I wouldn't
just
give
one
up my
night,
room. No, but I wouldn't give up man's room. Bro,
Alright, cool.
like,
Would you give it up for her parents to come over?
Yeah, that's different still.
Okay.
It's possible, yeah.
She's giving
but
it
they
up
gotta be,
too,
they gotta be elderly.
Yeah, word.
She's giving it up
we
too, though.
cuddling on the sofa.
They gotta be a certain age still.
There you
Would
go,
you-
man.
This guy, man, I'll bang up everything.
What do you mean?
Your mom's only 40.
She hold the couch.
She had you at 16 till sleep on the couch.
No, facts. Facts.
Bro, set up a hammock.
She had you at 14. What the hell?
Word, what's the difference between 30 and 40, bro?
Might as well sleep with me.
What the hell?
What the hell,
Just joking.
But wait, so if your girl's having a sleepover, you're making them sleep in the living room and you're just
Bacon in my bed, bro.
You're making, what do you mean, me?
Word.
girls are coming.
3 to 4.
Because I got a couple men.
Ratio, please.
You know,
Maniacs.
how many girls are coming? 3 or 4?
3 or 4.
Man's cutting, you know.
You're not staying.
Yeah.
I think
where
that,
you
that
going,
makes
though?
sense, though.
Yeah, but use my sleep in the living room.
But that's a good alternative. Like,
No,
For them to
that's
have the bed.
inconvenient, man.
your girl wants to have a sleepover,
In
MB.
a real,
Staying there.
in a real setup, bro, she can't have a sleepover here, bro.
Word, bro.
I'll bang up everything.
No sleepovers allowed.
Like, man,
That's
bro,
too
it
strict,
doesn't make
bro.
sense,
Yeah, it is.
If they see me, I'm fucking all of them.
Oh my god.
It's
Who
crazy.
is this
It's only
guy?
crazy because we're recording.
I have to put in the face. Boring, no,
believe
come
this.
on. Come on, you can't do that, bro. Come on.
Too far, too far.
Wink.
Turn the cameras off. Where's the sleepover?
So what? Your girl can't have a sleepover in your house. That
I changed my mind.
That you both pay rent in.
She can't know.
If there's like what 3 of them and that, hold
the bedroom in it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jake.
No, same way I wouldn't invite my brothers for sleepover, bro.
You're still not. I don't get it though. I haven't been like I'm not sold on your like. Why are you so
like
against
you're having a sleepover, yeah, cool. But why are you inconveniencing me for your sleepover?
There's bare things that are,
no, heavy.
there's bare things that are inconvenient.
You're crazy.
This is our house, bro.
I'm not dropping you and your friends to the airport because of inconvenience. Life's an inconvenience.
Sleep's important, man. It's not the same.
Sleep's important.
That's such a bad comparison. Though.
Why?
Dropping them to the airport.
He said it's an inconvenience. That's why he's not doing it. There's bare inconvenience though.
That's a huge inconvenience, bro.
Not sleeping in your bed for one night is a huge inconvenience.
Sleeping on the couch is very uncomfortable, bro.
Bro,
For one night only, it's not that deep though.
They have a house.
Yeah, but
You have a sleepover.
Where should I sleep?
on the couch or
Man can sleep on the.
So man don't sleep on the couch. So imagine you got. Let's put it as a
Do you ever sleep on the couch?
No.
Okay.
Not fall asleep. I don't fall asleep on the couch and wake up the next morning or nothing like that. I'll wake up and then go to sleep. But all in all, like she can't. We have to imagine a scenario that you haven't got a friend's house to go to. So let's just put it as you're going to sleep on that couch.
Yeah.
You're hearing the noise in the room, they're having fun. Man can't, bro. Man loudest, bro.
Just
This
toss
man
him
a
and turn
dickhead,
on the
bro.
couch.
Man's got some blanket in
Is man a
I'll fall off the
dick?
couch.
Nah, you gotta take it in.
bro. What?
Let them move.
In the other room.
Let them move.
Oh, dude.
Is man a dickhead? Let them
What do you mean? Are you agreeing with him?
Yeah, I'm Team Bang
You're a
still.
joker, bro.
Why? Because I want to
know
sleep
you,
on the
bro.
couch.
Cameras go off, you'll be agreeing with us, bro.
Man, I agree with that. I love my
You know
gal.
David
He's
CR,
locking his bedroom door. Word.
He's even leaving the house and taking the key with him after he locks it.
Oh, you ain't got a key. No, it's calm, bro. One night only.
one
It's
night.
actually
I
not
don't
that
believe
deep,
you
bro.
still.
That's fine. You never believe.
Just letting you know, bro. I don't believe you, bro.
It's cheeky to ask as well, man.
So you wouldn't even bring the man them over to your crib?
I would bring the man over to my
On a late thing. Obviously, the man them won't stay. They'll go home. But let's say you're talking about noise and shit. The man them are staying till 3 in the bed. Or you're gonna
Noise
say, "Oh
is
no."
fine, but I'm not kicking Shorty out of her bedroom.
You said no. I'm just saying it because before you
She's not
said
kicking you
you're
out.
in the living room
She's
and you're
asked you
hearing
if
bare
her friends
noise
can
and
come
that.
Yeah, it's cheeky, man. Hey, your friends can come over, fine.
And she wants them to sleep in the bed.
No.
There's not. The living room is not big enough for 3 big women.
So
to
what makes you
sleep
think the bedroom
Bro,
is?
tell them to go to their house. Go to their own house. Are you man all right? What's going
not
on
that
here?
So okay,
It's
cool.
honestly
Now
not
that
that
she's
deep.
in a
One
relationship
day
with
only.
NBA show, she can never have her friends.
We're not
to
sharing
sleep
the
over
thing.
again.
Yeah, when we get
Showing MB's thing.
when we get a bigger flat, they can have a sleepover, innit?
Okay, spare room on that.
Literally, when there's a bigger
Oh,
flat, they
not
can have
right
a
now.
sleepover. I just want to sleep on the couch.
One
and
bed,
then jump
don't
in my
even
room. Bro, you man are going mad.
I don't agree with the it's a dickhead thing though.
I don't think it's a dickhead
It's a
thing,
joke
bro.
thing still. That's a joke thing. And it's a joke thing because I wouldn't give up man's room now for a scenario. Like, that's just dumb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the context of a scenario that won't be comparable, but
I don't know, man. I don't know.
yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me still. If there was a spare room, or if they
wouldn't-
were sleeping in the living room, fine.
It wouldn't be ideal. Like it wouldn't be like I wouldn't be like yeah, do it, bring them over. But like I could be convinced for them to like.
Is Shanice coming?
Okay,
I could be convinced though. I could be convinced.
So you man are doing it, yeah?
It just practically doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
So you wouldn't do it.
Why
Then?
wouldn't they all be in the living room?
So you wouldn't do
Because
it.
the living room's not big enough.
So what makes you think the bedroom is?
It's a okay.
Okay, so you would.
Okay, cool. In my flat, yeah, I've got one sofa. I've got one sofa.
Yeah.
That's where there's only one person that can sleep on that sofa. But in my bed,
You utilize that space properly, bro.
yourself for two
Move that
people,
table to
two
the
people
side.
can
Put a
sleep
mattress
on
there, bro.
Two people can sleep
yeah,
on the
but
floor.
you're now saying.
And people can sleep on the floor.
Put 2 duvets on the floor, bro.
I hear it. But this is additional resources, though.
But this is what I'm expecting you to do.
Hey, I'll tell her they can sleep in the bed, but I'm sleeping in it. Yeah.
He's sleeping
Yeah, Glow.
middle too.
I hope that's all right. I hope that's all right.
we need a poo.
No top, bro. No top. Yeah, bro. They can. Yeah, but we're all gonna be there, innit? We've been linked. So it's up to her, bro.
Yeah,
But
of
that don't make
course.
sense still.
Yeah, let them come in the room,
I
man.
said man will sleep on the sofa in man's room.
Stop saying in
Just
man's room.
jump in.
Stop saying in man's room, bro.
Yeah, Glow.
Man's bedroom is where man sleeps.
And that's all your stuff's there as
Where
well,
man
man.
sleeps. You're telling me there's 4 girls in man's room.
Get
jumping on the
rowdy
bed.
in their word. Dropped your perfume and smashed. Pissed now.
No, because technically, more time if they came to the house anyway. They're not chilling in the bedroom.
No.
And then they want to eat in my room too. You know how I get, bro.
Why would you sleep in my bedroom?
Transition to the bedroom.
It's a sleepover.
But you're not supposed to proposition a sleepover in this environment anyway. Like in this one bedroom environment, you're not meant to propose it. But you man are basically saying it's fine, which means, bro, man's guarantee she'll know. She can't even
Mad
do
when I
that.
see them matching pajamas.
2 rents.
What do you say?
Yeah, there's space in the bed for them and me. I'm joking. Let's not say that.
This guy.
Oh my days.
Yo! So there's 2.
There's 2.
It's her birthday.
Yeah, her 2 closest friends
But
and
there's
her.
birthday weekends. You took her on the Friday.
Oh,
Her friends won on the Saturday. They want to sleep over. They want to do the rares.
Because they got brunch on Sunday morning as well.
It's possible.
Of course, you man are going mad.
MB
now he's on his own.
No.
Now he's on his own.
You narrowed down the scenario and you said it's her birthday and woo.
You said it like it's non-negotiable. You said it's never happening. She'll know better. Now the scenario's there.
Okay. But
Come
see when
on,
you
man.
give your scenario, you said brunch woo. Like, what if they've gone out woo? It's happened like spontaneously.
No, you knew it was happening.
No, that's not happening.
Okay.
Yeah. That's mad. That's mad.
Dumb Jezzy's
That's
everyone out of it. Or
we getting to work.
what the hell?
Yeah, I did change my answer, but yeah, I actually clock realistic. Sorry, bro, I'll be back with you still. Realistically, I'm just trying to do the nice thing, but realistically, I just don't see in this occasion because man's got the 1 bedroom. Why am I not sleeping in my bed? Well, why would I be sleeping on a sofa and man not sleeping in my bed? Unless they're my relatives or her relatives.
I don't mind helping you rejig the living room so everyone can fit. That's what you're getting from me, boy.
Thanks, Macho. Man, I'm too strict, fam.
Man.
1. I'm with him still.
No, you're on the
Nah,
fence.
wait.
No, you're on the fence.
You had me jump off the fence once, but I've been fighting for the same cause all the time.
Yeah, the slip up.
Yeah, 1 slip up, changing everything still. That's mad. Mind games. Sleepover, woo.
It's inconvenient. It isn't convenient, but like, I think it's
Like I said, I
flammable,
wouldn't do
man.
that if it was my virgin sleepover. So
But it's girls though. It's
How would
different.
you carry out your bridges?
sofa thing.
All the man them on the sofa.
One
Yeah.
so far.
Sitting up straight.
Yeah.
Would you man do a sleepover at this age?
Yeah.
At this age, when have you done a sleepover?
Oh, definitely do a sleepover with my virgins.
Would you?
You've already done one.
Abroad.
What? Why didn't I know?
When did we have a sleepover?
I was playing, bro.
Oh,
I was playing.
But you couldn't have a sleepover at this age.
Why not?
Yeah, you could.
Man, them come over. Oh, I'm tired, you know.
Okay, what if it
That's
was
what sleepover.
Everyone's leaving.
what
Everyone's
spontaneous thing?
Just stay. No.
Oh, baby, I'm too drunk.
JB off the brunch.
Why is he touching me?
You can definitely have a sleepover at this age. Now let's say we.
He's trying to convince me,
I
bro.
don't mean just us though. Okay, so,
No, us though.
No, what if there was girls there as well?
No. Bro, what the hell?
Oh, my friends.
Nah. Dead that.
friends
Man,
have
them only. The man, them here. He said, what if there's girls there? Bro.
No, man, them and girls.
No, show. Get rid of the girls.
Show working us.
That will piss man off.
MB in his PJs.
MB is so quick. Why are you so big, bro? Get out of the house, bro.
Yo, that will piss man off.
Oh my days.
Nah, the man of sleepover could be the worst thing, bro. Oh my
When
days.
we went on a night out, one man has their own place.
No, go home.
Bro.
We're not coming to yours.
Yeah, well, now we know cheers.
No, factually, no.
See, one of the men has their own place. We're far. Like, let's say the party was in North. Bro's crib's in North. Just calm down. Bro's crib's in North, bro. Party's in North. We've gone to his bit.
Yeah.
Whose fault is that?
Too drunk to. Oh my!
You don't have to making you sleep in the
Whose fault is that?
Oh my god! What?
You don't have to stay.
Don't you dare step foot into my gaff!
You knock on the door, Banks is just chatting to you at the door like this, man.
You know when it's on the latch? It's on the latch.
I'm drunk. That's crazy.
That's crazy. What you
I mean,
doing?
bro, as well.
Why would you do that?
How you gonna get home, though?
Guys acting like they can never have a sleepover still. I don't want to call it a sleepover. But I'm calling it. No, because I'm giving you a saying. Party North London, it's one of our brethren, so Shelly, shelled off. Yacked, we've gone to Bros bit afterwards. The plan is not to stay over, but we've chilled. It's north. Couple man don't want to drive. Fuck it. There's a bedroom there. One man's on the floor. One man's.
I think that's different. You know, I think that's different. Man have just come here and crashed out after a party. Okay. That's not your man.
But you said we're not allowed.
Yeah, you said go home.
Yeah. Like, that's different to like, do you, GC 5 man? Do you want to come to my house tonight?
Apple invite,
bro. No, bro.
Yeah, no, he still.
Fair. So what? We can't plan it. It just has to be on the day. Yeah. Alright, cool. New mess.
That shows. Yeah, no. Go on.
There's a scenario the man was therefore on.
That could happen, innit?
Yeah, link up, man, get fried. Man, rub out, bro.
Rub out. It wasn't the right time to use rub out, but hey. That's a Diddy party for real. But there are definitely scenarios that the man them can chill. But I get you, it's not going to be organised. Not the way the girl
Yeah.
It's
presented
not
it.
after getting so drunk out of motive or whatever. You've actually just linked up baked off.
And then.
Pick Moscatos.
Hello, wow.
And the man that smoke, bro.
Okay.
Got high.
Yep.
High sex.
Oh.
Man, mad.
Oh. Yeah, but even that's not planned though. It's not like, oh,
Yeah, it's
man,
not planned,
man are
it's not planned.
coming to sleep in my house.
It's not planned though. It's the point. It's not planned.
Yeah.
There's no planned still.
So it can run as long as there's no planning being put into it.
As long as it's spontaneous.
As long as it's not a sleepover, basically.
Yeah.
You can sleep at that man's gas.
He's giving you 2 hours. He's giving you
And that's
2
you have to
hours.
fall asleep at 4:30.
And you go sleep in your own clothes that you're outside with.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, you can't change into.
You can't lay down. I think you have to sleep sitting up still.
Oh, yo, boy, you're straight.
Lay how though?
If your hood up still.
I'm not giving man no covers. I'm not giving man no covers.
Get up.
I'm giving man no
Crazy
covers,
or what?
bro.
Nah, strict over there, baby.
Where's girl from?
What's this? I want to play this Nigerian quiz game still.
Oh, that's. Do you know what? Yeah, it was actually there for thingy.
Yeah, it's
Us,
fun.
yeah.
We've got 2 Nigerians here.
Yeah, man.
Free. Nah,
Free.
free. I don't know.
Where are you? It's just it was
Yeah, word.
all it is. There's just a few true or false statements I'm gonna make. You guys just let me know if it's true or false. Actually, that. Let's start with.
Yeah, I'll play 2.
Alright, cool. Nigeria has won the most African Cup of Nation titles.
False.
No.
It's true or false?
False. Yeah.
Synonyms.
Nigeria was once called the giant of Africa because its early technological advancements.
True.
I think it should be true. But I'm only saying it now because Bang said it, really.
I don't know though.
Yeah.
False.
Technological advances.
Yeah, it didn't tell me.
Yeah, right.
A Nigerian once hacked into NASA's systems and shut down their operations for 2 hours.
True.
My uncle.
I don't even know, but I think that was true.
No, false. False. A Nigerian man once married a python, believing it was his reincarnated wife.
True.
True, no, there's too many falses, so true.
This questionnaire is biased, you know.
Very.
All the good things are false. All the bad things are true.
He made this himself. He took his time with this one.
Yeah, that was true, yeah. Alright, cool. In some Nigerian villages, twins were once considered bad luck and abandoned.
True.
Is it?
Yeah, that's true still.
They were abandoned as well? Both of them were abandoned.
Yeah, they'd leave them in the forest.
They
Mad.
choose one.
Yeah.
No, that starts it.
That's crazy.
Alright, cool. The first computer virus was created by a Nigerian in the 1980s.
False.
Forced.
This guy is a bad brother.
Any good, like,
He knows what he done, bro.
Alright, cool. Last one. Nigeria.
It's not even the last one. He's got 6 more.
Nigeria is the most populous black nation in the world.
False.
What do you say, Banks?
Say that again.
Nigeria is the most.
True.
true.
It's true still. Yeah. True. Well, I love my Nigerian folks. Too much chatting. That's nice though.
You man see that brother that was dancing in the Spec Nation?
Yeah.
Man, see it?
No.
That he I think his story was he was talking about how they had invited him to what he believed was some content creator meet up, or I don't even know what it was, but he just didn't know he was going. Apparently, he didn't know he was going to Spec Nation.
Okay.
That's the point he was saying.
Yeah.
He didn't know he was going to Spec Nation. He thought he was there for something else.
Yeah.
Don't know what he thought he was there for, innit? Long story short, he's gone on TikTok and he's making a story about it, like saying a hell of things that were bad about it. He's talking about the distance, that they lied about the distance. They lied that we had to do this, lied we had to do that, couple things. Long story short, their media team have got visuals of him having a blast.
Throughout, after he said the whole
after
thing.
After he said that, they've gone to their visuals of the day. Bro standing up,
dancing.
Like an other man ain't doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
So he's actually having fun. Then not to mention, after that, he's even other things he said, like in terms of the distance of the church, that what they said.
Nothing's adding up.
Yeah, it's not adding up. He tried to say it was 30 minutes.
What's bro on?
He's on fake slander.
Basically, he's got quite a line about things enough. So it don't even matter if they lied to him about certain things. Why
Because
did you lie
lied,
now?
yeah, about too much already.
You lied about too much already, innit? Like, so, yeah, it's too funny still. I thought you might have seen it though.
Would you say the Spec Nation hate is forced?
Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah. And no, I would definitely say they've done things booky, but in terms of some people's
Like perception straight away, everyone's like, oh no, this is.
yeah, some of it will be forced. I mean, it depends on your experience, innit? I mean,
But like some people, I feel like it's the people that have no experience with the church. They're mainly the people that are talking, innit?
yeah, and that's where I kind of think sometimes it's forced. Like, if you're not even bothered, actually, that's what I'm fair to say. I was gonna say if you're not even like going, you don't care about going to church or any of those things, shouldn't really be getting involved in it. But nah, I think they can get involved in it actually. Nonetheless, some of the stories are. Like I'm saying, like man are taking man's money and nonetheless, the person's a human being. So
Yeah.
the PR's not great, man. The
Did you see
things
that
are
march
wrong.
that they did?
Was that real? It said AI, didn't it? It didn't say it was AI much.
I saw some other girl.
they said it was AI, but it was basically they were trying to cover the license plate of a car.
Okay.
And obviously, because it's blurred, it looks like they blurred the feet
Oh, I
of
thought it was
people.
AI. Like, I was thinking AI.
It did jam a little
Too
bit.
far.
Yeah.
It jammed a bit, but it was just a normal video.
Okay,
But did you see the
I
video
saw
of them marching through?
Yeah, I don't. They do
You got
that.
numbers.
And the
still.
church, Wealth Nation.
Is that the name of it now?
That's the
Oh,
one.
Change
Wealth
it
Nation.
to Wealth
No,
Nation.
I mean it's called the Nation, and
Okay.
there's different like factions, like the Family Nation, Wealth Nation. Rare.
I mean, there must be some good from it, bro.
No,
That's
there
just what it
is.
is. So it's like, I don't know how to talk on that one, on that wave.
I'd love to meet him, you know.
Would you get him on the pod?
Yeah, I would still.
I would too. Still get views, innit?
PT.
Not even the yeah. I hear
Get
that.
views, bro.
Yeah,
I don't think he's a bad guy.
you don't.
You don't think he's a bad guy?
For my PT.
People make him seem like he's some.
But
He's got to be.
like, why do you think he's a bad guy though?
I don't know. I feel like people just want to scrutinize him for anything just because he's kind of looks lit, and that's not the image of a.
I think sometimes. Hold on. I think sometimes, obviously.
Every of him doing the Mazza, bro, like live or robbing guys.
Huh?
Like he's corrupt, innit?
No one's proved that though.
I don't know.
There's
man. I
enough
don't know
that's
how
come
it
out
is.
for you to make your own decisions, I guess, innit?
No, but that's
I hear you. He's not convicted.
I hear
So,
both sides in
yeah.
it. But
Yeah, I
like,
hear
if we
both
go
sides.
if we go on the line of there's enough heavy
There's not.
in the social media where like if man ain't been like bare people could say bare things about anyone.
Yeah, facts.
Not that I agree, but I'm just saying it's a
Yeah.
dangerous line to walk, bro.
Man's
Because
not
what?
say-
They're all my brethren, but he's like I know him though. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's
I ain't trying to big up my man, but I ain't trying to pop. I don't know nothing.
it's
innit?
not even
Like,
about him. It's just about that line of thinking of like
internet
there's-
perception. Like you can't because the internet says something. That is how you now view someone. Like
Yeah, exactly.
Not that alone, still. But I don't know. I mean, there's got to be some truth with the woo. So I don't really know, man. I'm sitting on the fence on that one.
Truth
no
in the
smoke,
lies.
no smoke without fire, innit?
Facts.
Based on what you've seen of my man, you don't think that that you can take a stance. There's not enough that you've
Who can take a stance?
You're saying you don't want to say he's bad or you don't want to say he's good based on what you've seen. Yeah.
I'm not really invested in the social media with you, bro.
No, bro, make a judgment, man.
Bro, no, but man don't.
Yeah, I stay away from all the.
That's that hood answer. No, but man don't like to do the because people on social media say something about a person. Man start wooing off man's self like crazy. I'm just not on that. I just don't really. I'm not invested.
I think that's a different topic though.
Yeah,
Man's not saying agree with whatever social says and usually do that.
Yeah.
My man's been about this for years, bro. We've heard countless stories. We can kind of see what's going on.
Yeah.
We're Christians. He's meant to be a pastor. A man sees his behaviour, how he talks and addresses people. Man are telling me there's nothing to question.
There's things to question. I just don't want to get into
bro.
it. There's obviously things to question.
He's kind of mad.
There's obviously things to question, but man, still want to get into it still.
Like, just objectively, he's a maniac.
But then man hear the other side of how people talk about his work as a pastor, and it sounds like he's.
My only thing is like, not my only thing, but the one thing that's easy to like go about is the humility thing, innit? Like the Bible speaks about humility, and if you're a pastor, you're supposed to kind of be there's a certain level of humble you're supposed to be. There's just a certain.
He's the furthest thing.
Yeah. There's just a certain arrogance per se that he is portrays to social media that it's just not. Like, I just don't think that's holy. Basically, like you kind of can't. You basically can't do that. Still, you can't be a pastor and like talk about people being broke. Possibly, I mean, he kind of would say that. Like the broke haters. You can't call people broke if you're a pastor. That's not allowed. It's just meant to be humble. Like you're not supposed to do any of that. You're not supposed to think your money's better than anyone's money. But he kind of has that normal, I get money, you don't image kind of on socials. That's why that image is wrong. Like already. So I can't say you don't do nothing wrong. It's just some people seem to be more invested than they need to be. That's just what it seems like. Still, that's my woo. What's your woo?
Well said. Or on GT?
Yeah.
I feel like the socials, like a lot of the stuff that come up on socials, like it looks terrible. Like I even remember like the BBC Panorama thing.
Oh yeah.
Girls all talking about she's done this. Yeah. All of that is bad, isn't it? And it's unfortunate that kind of stuff gets linked to a church because it just makes the whole body of Christ look kind of bad. But my thing is like so interesting. Like with PT. Like if you listen to a man preach, yeah, like he actually is talking.
That's
the
what I
stuff.
be hearing. His sermons are really good
Talking
and
the
changing
stuff
lives.
and, yeah, like he's talking the stuff and like you can see impact on young people and rare. But I agree with what Show's saying. Like as a Christian, as a man of God, there's a way you're supposed to carry yourself in it. So, yeah, and I don't necessarily think he does that well. But I also think he does it on purpose. On a like the end justifies the means, innit? So like if he's basically saying if I can do this and this for X amount of young people, and if the way I get there is by being PT, I'm gonna do that. But I don't think he should think like that. But I think that's where his mindset is in terms of things. But yeah,
And that's why you like to meet him.
yeah, I'd like to.
Form your own opinion.
Yeah, I'd like to understand it still. I'd like to understand it still.
Christian, what club?
Yeah, it was just some club. They was like, they were just getting at people. It was in like Atlanta or something, and they're going, like all of these people be dressing up like how they be dressing up, how they're going clubbing it.
And
A
going to church.
little bit more modest, but more or less. Do you get? And then they're going to like this club, actual club venue, but they're only playing Christian music in it. And then obviously they're all like, yeah, the comments going crazy,
Slightly
about-
creative.
Hot Christian Eden.
God.
Bro,
Yeah, Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden. Oh,
hard. Yo. Mine get. I mean,
No yak
No, yeah,
no yak.
Know you only.
Just
and Eucharist.
dark.
But I mean, what can the concept work at all? It can, sure.
But me personally, I thought whatever in it, do what you want to
Yeah, it has to be a
do.
good-
It's not that negative, but other people are
But when you say
saying
it's a Christian club, because I'm thinking of the best way I can
Imagine
think of is
a
somewhat a
venue.
gospel performer.
no.
Yeah, that's the only way
There's
it can
a
work.
DJ
There's
on
a
the
live band,
stage
a DJ.
or something. Yeah, playing songs and everyone's there. Woo! Yeah.
It could, surely there's a way it could work, right?
I don't
sounds
think
like
it was
it,
bad.
man. It sounds
I don't think it was that
like it.
bad.
But you said
But the
people were
comments,
dressing like
Yeah,
they
that's
were
what
going to
I'm
the
trying to
club.
like.
I'll just show you. No, not okay. No, I said a bit
it
more
modest?
modest.
Oh.
Okay,
But like, it's
A
not
bit more
like
modest,
they're
it's
not
not
wearing
like
what they're
too
wearing to church. But they're not wearing.
but
they're not wearing
but
dresses.
Would you look at them and think they're not Christian though?
Are they dressing mad though?
It's not mad, but they wouldn't dress like that. Not all of them would dress like that to church.
No, but you know
Yeah,
that
but
is mad though.
Christians dress nice.
What's the
What,
setup in that place though? Are you
Yeah.
going there to pattern up and chop?
No.
No, because no. What do you mean no? Man, not going to a
say about,
party. This is what it sounds like. There's a DJ. No, but it sounds like there's a. It's a party kind of like. I don't understand what kind of. Chill. Do that again. Hold on. He said they're dressing up. It's in Atlanta.
Yeah. The fact it's in Atlanta is too funny.
No, we were making jokes about being here. It's in ATL. They're dressing up. What are they wearing and what's the setup like? I get if there was
What's
like
the
a
purpose?
Christians to have fun, innit? You get me? Like, you need Christian spaces to do things that your peers are doing, bro. Like, man can't just sit at home because man's a Christian. I want to do fun things. And this is what I used to do before I was a Christian. I still want to do it. Kind of. Do you get what I'm trying to like? Have fun in the dance.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Cool. Yeah, like, why not? I don't think it's bad to have Christian alternatives for things, but make sure the alternative is actually Christian, though.
how do you keep the alternative Christian though? So like
Not
music
not,
starters.
they're not secular music.
And maybe alcohol.
That's the
no.
No, just
If I
don't get
ain't
drunk.
alcohol, this is locked
because
up.
Just don't get drunk.
because there's so many people, I would say no. Because there's so many people, I would say no. But I don't think Christian. This looks calm, bro.
You can't have
have a look.
alcohol. at
This
Christian.
looks so calm.
I can't see your privacy screen.
Yeah, you can, but I think because there's so many people, and they'd have to police like, I don't know,
One drink per person
or something like that. Do you get what I mean? It's too
Pretty much.
It's too rude. Like, do you get me? It's too hard to police. So I'd probably say nah.
If we're all coming as Christians though, so we don't all just have one drink.
Yeah, but it's like you don't want to be the, you don't want to be
Drinking
the.
you're going mad.
Just say in Islam.
Not hard. You got more life. Drink up a man for Eid. But listen,
Oh, nah, DV must be free.
how are you gonna say that when you say we can't say that, bro? Calm down, bro. No, no, it's not. It's not. In the grand scheme of things.
It's not Islamic. Islamic, you can't.
What do you say?
He said
What do you
Islamic,
say?
he said Islamic. But he's right though. They can't drink. No. I get what he's trying to say. He's trying to make the difference, bro. Muslims are not. They don't supposed to drink at all whatsoever, bro. So they cannot even have that as an option. Whereas he's putting it as an option. However, you know the Bible's strict with how you're supposed to drink. People aren't gonna control that. It just can't be there, bro.
It's not a Christian setting.
No,
Why
but-
are we control?
No, so
The event can't facilitate drunkenness.
Alcohol.
innit?
it cannot.
There just shouldn't be alcohol.
It is though. It is though.
If it's facilitating alcohol, people can drink and get drunk.
Okay, cool. So for Christians, what setting can you drink in?
Not,
Let me understand.
not in a Christian run setting. I don't think.
For, I would say, oh God,
More like go on.
yeah. So like dinners, like at home. I would even, like in just places where it's a bit more safe and you wouldn't expect to get drunk. A
that's
club
what
is somewhere
Christian
you
said,
could easily get drunk.
That's what Christian said. though.
So at a birthday,
Yeah.
if someone had a birthday party,
Dinner.
a party,
Yeah.
had a birthday party.
As a Christian, I think like going into those spaces, I think you need to be wary about the fact that this could easily lead to you being drunk still.
But can you drink at that place?
Yeah, drink at that place. You can drink anywhere.
What kind of question is this though?
No, can you move, bro?
He said, in what places as a Christian can you drink?
Yeah, but because we said the club setting isn't.
I said no
isn't a good place.
Christian run like thing. There should be alcohol. You singling out where you can drink. Of course you can drink when you want to drink.
So as a
What
Christian,
kind of Christian
if
is
you're a
that?
birthday party, you can't. You shouldn't
But that's not a
alcohol.
Christian.
That's not a Christian
setting.
birthday
No, but
party. It's
I
just
hear
a
what
birthday
he said. As a
party.
Christian,
no, but as a Christian though, because it's the same thing. He's making
First of all,
a good point.
you can facilitate alcohol because there are other people here who drink
Okay,
and are not necessarily Christians
for
themselves.
example, at my birthday, I didn't buy no alcohol, bro.
But you let people buy alcohol and bring them there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna facilitate the drunkenness like the person who runs a Christian club event.
The person
I'm
who
not
runs a
gonna
Christian club
facilitate it,
event
bro.
isn't allowing alcohol, should not allow alcohol in there.
So
get-
so a Christian shouldn't have alcohol at his birthday. A Christian shouldn't have alcohol at the wedding.
The Christian, oh my God, your birthday party and a wedding is an event that has friends that are also not Christian, and it's just not a Christian themed event.
Okay.
This is a Christian themed club with only gospel music.
Yeah.
Your birthday had Rema playing. Was it about? He didn't have that. But the point is,
Yeah.
I don't get why you bring up birthdays and weddings where we're playing secular
but
music.
it's
where
what- I hear what you're saying,
Man
but I think
lipsing
it's-
in the corner. Now you want to bring up the Bible.
I think it's more. Don't do that. He's quite mad.
No, because they're two
It's not-
completely different
It's,
things.
to me, it's more about the person who's organizing and doing it, bro. So, like, if you're a Christian, you should be able to draw the line. But I just think don't facilitate it. Is all I'm trying to say, bro. You're saying, oh, because it's a Christian only event. Like that's a Christian. It's a Christian birthday. He's a Christian, bro.
Live-O isn't a Christian birthday.
He's a Christian though.
When you had your birthday, you tell me your birthday is a Christian birthday. Like, what is this? How is that a Christian birthday?
So there
you
was
had a birthday party because you're a Christian. You're having a Christian birthday.
Oh, my question. What the question?
My Muslim brethren. When your Muslim brethren has his birthday party, is it an Eid birthday? Is it a Ramadan birthday?
Oh my
no, because what's man saying? Oh.
How did you go like this? You were doing so well.
No, because what is man saying?
He was going well.
He's definitely,
bro.
Hey, when your friend, no.
Type it into Google.
No. When you,
also like security.
no, when your Muslim friend throws a birthday party, it's a Muslim birthday.
Okay, but at the Muslim friend's birthday party, if I say I want pork pizza, is that mad, bro? That's what I'm
you
saying.
wanna go buy it yourself?
So what? Man can bring pork. I can bring pork pizza to his birthday, yeah, at his house.
Fucking course you can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. What the fuck?
I don't think you'd appreciate that.
We're having this scenario realistically. Wait, if you have to say that again.
The one he's Muslim.
What the?
I don't think he'd appreciate that.
Like, bro, let's say he's got a spread.
Do you mind if he was in France?
Hold on. Let's say he's got.
Do you mind if he was in France?
Come on.
They're regular people. They are regular people.
Man's gone to. Okay, wait, hold on. You've gone to his birthday. They've got a fully halal spread. You're calling up Domino's and saying I want a pork
What kind
pizza.
of rubbish scenario was
I'm
that?
just gonna eat the food there. You have to say.
Maybe like halal food's not nice. Like it's food. It's nice.
Who said that?
Why would you go somewhere there's halal pizza? Pork pizza.
I said there's halal food there.
Yeah.
They've got their food of their country.
Yeah.
You want pizza.
Yeah.
You're gonna order a pepperoni pork pizza, bro.
I wouldn't even do that even if it wasn't pork because it's just disrespectful. How can you go to some function, there's food, I want to order my own food? What kind of scenario would that occur in?
Yeah, bang your nose.
No, what scenario are you going to somewhere where there's food? I don't like this cultural food. Let me order my pizza. Pepperoni or not, you're boying it.
That's not that shit, yeah. Let me tell you.
I don't know, bro.
Oh my gosh.
But then,
No.
if my Muslim friend's having a birthday, yeah, he doesn't drink, he practices rare.
Yeah.
Can I come there with my bowl of
I think you'd have to ask him, you know. I think you'd have to ask him, bro.
Yeah, you're going to his gaff.
Surely you'd have to ask him, bro.
Let's say birthday party,
Your
bro.
birthday party, whatever. I'm coming, I drink.
You know he doesn't drink though, and you know, and let's say you've had a convo. Let's say you've had a convo with him. Oh, are you gonna be? Is there gonna be alcohol there? And he said no. You definitely have to ask him if you can bring alcohol.
Can I bring a buzz? Can I bring a buzz with Percy?
Ask him, bro.
Nah, bro. You'll be overthinking this.
All in all, you know your friends. If my friend don't drink, but he's around man when we drink, and he says he's throwing a birthday party, like, bro, I might ask, I might not ask. It is what it is, bro. Like, it depends. You know the context of the party. You know when you try to say the house thing. I feel like I'll be more likely to ask because I know all of his family are in. But normal whole party, woo woo. He's telling me bring gal. Now I can't bring alcohol.
Bring the
Choose
sisters.
your sin.
Bring the
What do you
sisters.
know? You can't tell me to bring gal. I can't bring alcohol.
But why would
You
you?
never said bring gal. This is all fake.
What do you mean? I gave a hypothetical scenario. It's a party. It's a party. It's a
But
party.
like, let's just keep it.
It all depends on the context of your friend. All in all.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
It all
That's
depends
the
on
main thing.
what he indulges in. It all depends on what he indulges in. But in most.
When he said you can't tell me not to bring gal, and I can bring alcohol. Is that equal? Gal's not haram. Gal's not haram.
Oh my God!
Wait, what?
That is death for haram.
Are you alright?
What you're gonna do to them is
Can't be in the room.
they can't link. They can't be around gal.
They can't free. They call it free mixing, bro. They can't run that.
bro.
Because more
Stop
times.
for love for that. Even if she got that, they can't run. They can't chill with them, bro. Actually,
Nah, someone fact check that. Fact check that. I don't believe it.
bro, if anything,
Man, I'll call a Muslim now.
Do it.
Don't. 10:30.
Can you be around gal?
There's not even point asking him. He's had birthdays.
Don't.
Man's brought alcohol.
No, it's
bro. Like,
fine.
you can't tell man nothing.
10:30 on a Monday. Ask
I
him,
ain't
can I
mentioned,
bring
I've seen
gal?
him drinking a couple times as well. So it's like, are you? Man, like tonight, Muslims don't sin. Like everybody sins, bro. Like, what do you think that you think man are perfect?
man, overreap their weeks though.
Man said Christian, but yeah, hard. That was a good one, bro. You should have brought out earlier. Christian club. That's hard still. So what's our verdict? Christian club can run. Can alcohol be there?
No alcohol.
I'm saying no alcohol at all.
No alcohol.
Too hard to police.
Yeah. But I think the club can run though.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's fine. I think it's a good idea for the
I
young
don't think it can just be a DJ.
one guest performer.
There has to be a performer, so it's looking at the performer. I don't want a DJ and they're dancing too much, and next thing you know, someone's lip syncing. Nah, it seems like lust can occur in that environment. It feels like that environment can become lustful.
What, even with the gospel playing from the DJ?
Hondo. You sound. He sounded like he eggs it on more even.
Oh, done.
These are the people you're discussing with.
I mean, if they're a married couple, yeah, why not?
But outside of I'm not even
Let him ask his questions, bro.
He said if they're a married couple.
I hate when man asks that every question is a stupid question. Like, let people explore their view, bro.
It's true, you know. Can you kiss the woman
Yeah.
outside of being married as a Christian?
See, it's so techie because like,
You actually just kiss. You're kissing your
Just let him go off, please.
wait,
Just
what?
let him go.
Bangs what?
They're moving like what I'm
That's the thing. Like, I don't get like people have these conversations in church. Like,
We're listening.
shut up, man.
As a Christian. Can you kiss your girlfriend?
Yeah.
That's what man's asking.
Why are you asking? He's asking him, bro.
I missed the question.
Why can't he answer
I
as
missed
well?
the question. Yeah, but what's next?
Can you kiss your girlfriend before you get married if you're a Christian?
Of course.
Some people do. Some people.
These are the same. There's no way.
Wait. So what did you ask? Can you kiss your girlfriend before you get married if you're a Christian?
Yes.
Why? Of course you can.
Some Christians don't, bro.
Because they think of what it can lead to.
Yeah.
But the simple question of can you kiss your girlfriend? Can you kiss your girlfriend before you're married? Is that what you asked?
Is it a sin?
So why did you move back?
No, it's not a sin. Because you're saying can you lips at the party, innit?
Is it a sin? Do you know something we don't? Is it a sin?
Yeah.
Hold on, let's do one question. Let's do one question. What's the question, Lev? Repeat it, please.
He said
Are you not lusting when you lips again?
You are. Which is what people avoid. That's why people avoid the kissing. But it's not a sin to kiss your girlfriend.
Is it lustful like that,
Is it
bro?
sin to lust?
Is it lustful like that,
It
man?
don't feel lustful.
I don't think it's
Kiss
lustful.
without trying to fuck, bro.
Like, just a
It's not a sin to kiss your
mwah.
girlfriend, man. Surely it's not.
Quickly.
So what?
Yeah, Google.
So you can go and lips you're with your girlfriend. You can lips at church, yeah. So a married couple would just lips.
No,
at church.
it's just because there's a lot of things you just wouldn't do at church.
Wait, hold on. Who lives in that church?
Exactly, that's weird.
A married couple. Let's say the pastor speaks. Oh, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Benga in a relationship. It's your birthday. Benga stands up with his wife. Little kiss to his wife.
Yeah.
You're not married. You're in church. Oh, it's your birthday. Sure. Get up with your girl.
It wouldn't make sense to do that in church because they say you may now kiss the bride on the wedding day. Do you get what I mean? So it's like you shouldn't have been doing that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But people do it, bro. I think the only thing is like what people are worried about. Is there a problem, bro?
Oh, it's going, bro.
The only thing people are worried about is what it can lead to, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's like, it opens the door to more things, so just avoid it, innit?
Apparently, so kissing can be done respectfully, and if it doesn't, and if it's done respectfully, it doesn't lead to. It's not a sin.
Yeah. Use that AI and Google.
June 1st bank holiday.
Can someone open the Bible?
I think it's a great area. There's not. See, the thing
It
is
is a
like
very grey area.
the Bible doesn't say don't kiss, bro.
Yeah.
It's your
But
interpretation.
It's like you have
But
to
it
sort
says-
of make your prescriptions
Oh.
based on what the Bible says, innit?
Is that a
Oh
verse?
no, I didn't give a verse. My bad. Be honest about your intentions.
Yeah.
More of the story.
Is that what?
That's what. Yeah, more of the story.
Bare Christians kiss though.
I'd assume so.
So what? Can you kiss at the Christian function?
But
That was your question.
function, I guess so. Respectfully.
Can't kiss the Christian function still.
You go with your girl.
I don't.
This is why.
In any Christian setting, are you really kissing?
Like,
I don't
if you
think
give her a
you-
peck
you
on the lips,
are.
I think that's fine. But like, are you snogging at the function?
That's
Probably
Why would you be snogging at the function
You would be
anyway?
snogging if you just met her, innit?
What?
In what scenario would you just be pecking if you've just met her? If you decide to kiss a girl you've just met,
No, you just met. He was talking about your girl, no?
and I said if you've just met her,
You'd be snogging her at the Christian function.
yes. If
Why
I
can't you
decide
peck
to
her
kiss-
if you just met
If
her?
man's deciding to kiss a girl that man's just met,
At the
He's
Christian
going all out.
function?
I don't think any Christians are like lipsing on the first
pecking
day.
as a kiss, that's real love, you know.
Exactly. So you're talking about snogging. You can just peck.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. You've just met her.
Yeah.
Man ain't pecking a girl man just met. If man's kissing, which man isn't, man would be wooing. Do you get me? But why would you peck someone you just met, bro? If you're gonna kiss someone you've just met, you kiss them properly. innit?
All or nothing.
I'm saying it shouldn't
Man.
happen anyway. I'm
All
saying it
or
shouldn't
nothing.
happen. I'm saying it shouldn't happen. The two should be separated. Still, I don't like. I think they're too. It's too close for lust and sin to occur, bro.
Grey area,
I think
man.
it's too. I think it's too risky. Still, I don't.
Don't
like it.
don't kiss in Christian settings.
No, don't have them
And
at all,
what's
innit?
the
Unless
other?
there's a live
No
performer
yak.
still. Kirk
And
Franklin
no
should be there.
yak.
I see one guy. He went to a Kirk Franklin. Oh, yeah, it was Kirk Franklin, but they were selling alcohol at the venue. So it was a
Well,
Christian
like
concert.
wine though, like
No, like cocktails.
Oh.
Yeah, cocktails, little cocktails. He was there with his wife. He had a cocktail. He took a video. He's a Christian influencer, basically. And then they were getting onto him for drinking at the Kirk Franklin concert.
Right.
Yeah, but I thought that was wrong.
Wrong for drink or wrong for getting onto him?
Wrong for getting onto him.
Agreed.
why?
There was no evidence of like him drunkenness. He was just at a function with his wife having a little drink.
I'm gonna drink. No, fairs.
I feel like some people move like Christians
They
can't
get
have fun
really
anymore,
strict,
bro.
yeah.
But then yeah.
Do you think the grey area is like what we just spoke about, make being a Christian difficult?
Yeah, for sure.
Because you know, like as far as I know, with like Islam,
It's so heavily
It's very-
prescribed,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you know what's right and you know what's not right. But I think it makes it better though, because it's like you've fully understand. Let's say you're not doing something, you've definitely got there by yourself. Like I'm prescribing to this. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like one of my colleagues was telling me how like when he was younger, he could recite the Quran, but like he didn't know what any of it actually meant,
Right.
Because he doesn't speak Arabic.
Okay.
Like he doesn't speak Arabic, so he doesn't understand. But he could recite the whole thing, and I just think like, yeah, the whole point is for you to have a faith and religion. It has to be a personal relationship. Still, has to be.
Big facts.
The grey areas in Christianity thing is hard though. Actually tough still.